What's going on, everyone? D. Anthony here. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time on my channel, I just want to welcome you. Thank you for stopping by. I do all sorts of technical analysis. I'm a full-time day trader, option scalper. I run my own Discord. That Discord is down in the description box below, but let's go ahead and get into the video. I'm going to show you the setup and strategy that I use to make $1,100 scalping options on AMD. Now, I wish that I would have known that the market was just going to literally from the bell just sell off all the way, or else I would have just loaded everything I had, put it into the options, buy some puts, and then just sell them at the end of the day. But obviously, as traders, we have to manage risk. We do not know what the overall market is going to do. So with that being said, let's just get into the chart here and kind of show you guys exactly my thought process, what I was thinking, and why I actually took this trade. So I took this trade because yesterday we had a very bad day, with the headline of Bullard wanting to go to 100 basis points on interest rates hike by July, which is more than expected. And then today we also got the Russia-Ukraine news and a lot of uncertainty in the market. So also coming off the back of bad, hot CPI data inflation numbers yesterday, I just knew the overall market was weak. So I really wasn't buying any of this consolidation that we were having here in the pre-market. In the pre-market, we did start to move up, but the level that I was watching in the pre-market was this purple line here, which is the 20-period moving average on the 1-hour time frame. So with that being taken into account, I knew that if we could not push above and kind of, let me bring up my drawing tool. So if we could not push above in the pre-market and then kind of consolidate and hold this level as a back test to possibly push higher into the next resistance zone of 131.95, I knew potentially there was going to be some downside. So what I was looking at here in the pre-market and going into the first hour candle of the day, I noticed we started to sell off. So I've been noticing that the market has been doing crazy pumps at the open or crazy dips at the open. So I did not want to get caught trying to scalp something the first 5, 10, 15 minutes of the day. I kind of wanted to wait a little bit longer, let the overall market set up, and then take my play from there. Just taking all of that into account, I did let the first 30 minutes of the day pass by. I seen this nasty red candle. Wish I would have just jumped in here, but I wanted to get some more confirmation. So the main confirmation that I was looking at here was pre-market lows, and I wanted to see where this first hour candle was going to close. Now I'm trading Pacific Standard Time, so for me the market is going to open at 6:30 a.m. I wanted to see where we were going to close at right around 7. So if we go ahead and take a look at this next candle here, this 7 a.m. candle that I'm going over with my cursor, we can see not only did we confirm the first 30 minutes, but we also were below pre-market lows. So what I was thinking was, if we could stay, okay, if we could flush these pre-market lows and we do get any sort of bounce, if we cannot get back above to the top of the range and potentially break the pre-market highs, I knew there was going to potentially be some weakness. I like to use a 20-period moving average as my guide. As long as we are trading under, I'm going to be pretty comfortable holding my position short, just like if I was trading long. If we're trading over, I'm comfortable holding my position long. Now, my stop loss would have been if this candle would have wicked back and broke over the 20-period moving average and closed. I understand that it's a little bit of big risk, $2-3 on this options play, but sometimes you just have to let these things work out. So you have to make sure that you're managing your risk right. I'm not going to go put 80% of my whole portfolio into one specific play, have it potentially go against me and lose 30, 40, 50%. I'm never going to do that. So I'm always going to take into account what my actual account size is and then size accordingly. Also, with this play, I did take 10 options contracts on AMD. So I just wanted to get that quick move in my favor. So as soon as I seen us come down here on this first 30 minutes and I started to see us bounce, it was at this moment I thought maybe this is going to be a washout, a fake trap. It was going to trap all eager shorts that were trying to get in here on the early market. So I'm just going to go ahead and let this play out. As this candle was green here that I'm highlighting, it was green pushing up, and then we started to see a little bit of rejection. And at that same time, I also started to notice the NASDAQ futures starting to get weaker. So anytime I'm playing a tech stock, whether that be Tesla, Amazon, Microsoft, Facebook, Qualcomm, nvda, any one of these tech stocks, I'm always watching the NASDAQ futures. I'm never going to be trading against the trend, meaning that if I can see the futures ripping 50, 100, 200 points, I'm not going to be going short. Just like if the futures, maybe we opened up plus 50 and now we're at 30, 20, and now we're down 20, 40, 50, 60. I'm not going to be trying to go long. So you always have to try to make sure you're going with the flow of the market. I could see the futures were getting weak at this point. So what I was waiting for was a confirmation of these pre-market lows on this bounce. And I want to see us take out this first. I wanted to see us take out this first 30-minute candle here that formed up on the hourly time frame. As soon as we broke below, this is exactly where I got long. I tried to get long as close to and anticipate this break. I got the break after the bounce. Let me take this line off. I got the break after the bounce, and I probably entered somewhere around 122. I can't bring it down to the exact cent. As I trade options, I use market orders, so my fills are going to be a little, they're going to be a little spready. The only reason I like to use market orders on my fills is because I want to make sure when I'm getting in on the move, I want to be in quick. And just like when I want to sell, I want to be out quick. Sometimes I've had an issue in the past where I try to do a limit order. Let's say the move is going against me and I just want to get out of the stock. Sometimes I'll put in a limit order, and next thing you know, I'm sitting there and the stock has moved against me 50 cents, 60 cents, 70 cents. Happens when you're trading these triple Q NASDAQ stocks. They can really fly around and move. So I just like to do market order in and out. The price that I got in was around 122. That was the break of this first hour candles lows. We were also below pre-market lows. We were also below the 20-period moving average. I sat in this trade for a little bit, allowed it to work, knowing that my stop loss was going to be over the 20. As I seen this first candle close, this 1 hour candle close, we were at 120.57. So what I was telling myself, if we bounce, let's say we do bounce, but we do not take out this top wick on this previous hour candle, I'm going to remain in the trade. I'm going to trust the technical analysis. We're not going to take out the previous candle. We're not going to close above the 20-period moving average. Let me go ahead and continue to ride this trade. I ended up sitting in this trade for about an hour and 45 minutes, and I sold on this candle here. So I knew that we had another little bit of support down here at 118. And as soon as we started to get to 118, I noticed the bounce. I seen the bids start to pick up. Buyers started to step in. I was, worried about, my position losing profits. I'm already pretty profitable in here just as I got in at 122, but I did not want to lose those profits. So what I quickly did was scale out 5 contracts. And when we broke that 118 and it started to really speed up, I just quickly sold the rest of my 5 contracts. That netted me a profit of around $1,100. If you guys want to see that P&L, I posted it in my Discord. Just go to the daily gains and loss channel and you can check it out there. I had also a trade on the triple Qs as well as Tesla. But with that being said, with the market being as heavy and as red as it was today, essentially you could have just taken anything, closed your eyes, bought a put option, shorted some stock, and you probably would have made money. But that's not the point. The point is knowing your strategy and knowing what your risk is. If this trade would have went against me and possibly bounced and closed over the 20, I would have had to have taken that loss. It's not like I'm going to let something go against me and go against my rules and continue to hold something. So trading is all about a numbers game. The longer you can stay in this game, the better odds you're going to have at catching these big trades, okay? Especially when the market has been volatile, both to the long side as well as to the short side. Guys, I hope I helped you out a little bit on this video, kind of give you a little insight to my strategy. If you want to learn more, definitely join my Discord. I got a great group of traders in there. We're trading every single day. I also do have a private channel in there for all my gold members. Those are guys that I'm trading one-on-one with every day, either voice chat or through, sometimes we're texting or we're on the phone, but I like to talk to those guys. You can check out my website at Evolution Traders, and I'll see you guys all at the next video.